Hi, Bill here with 30 Minute Woodshop. Thanks for joining. Today, I want to show you how to make a kitchen apple, let's call it an apple crate. That's what I'm going to use it for. So it's going to be a small little crate you sit on your countertop, throw apples in. My family eats a lot of apples, especially when they're in season. I come from a farm family. We had orchards, ate them all the time. So what I'm going to be doing is taking some scrap that I have here, cutting that into end pieces. I'm going to be using this lath strip. Tell you what, get a lot of mileage out of the lath, and we'll be assembling this thing here pretty quick. So keep watching. Let's start making. You saw me do the sanding on these things as the full sticks. Take it to the radial arm saw. You saw me cut those. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick layout, dry fit. I'm building this thing on the fly, so I don't actually know how many slats it's going to take, so I made some extras. Looks like 5 in the bottom. And kind of like the other ones, I'm going to inset the end ones in a 1/4 inch and then kind of fill these in between them. Not worry too much to eyeball it. So there we go. And then I'll have them on each end. And these will be raised up. Should be about like that roughly. So now all I have to do is glue and nail it together. What the heck? It's looking good. Let me grab the nailer. You saw me sand these down real quick. You also saw me do a quick mark off, just basically a 1/4 inch in from each side. So I'm ready to start nailing. One thing I want to do is make sure these things are identical and square. We'll worry about square because I'm only putting 1 nail in each of these to start with. I can rack it however I want to. And I am using waterproof glue, Type Bond 3. The reason is it's going in a kitchen, and kitchens are notorious for having water in them. And there we go. Okay, now we're going to put the sides on. So the sides are the same thing. I already marked these, as I said, a 1/4 inch down to 1/4 inch in. That'll give me whatever gap I have in the center is what I get. It'll be even from side to side, so no one will really notice it. Ooh, the gap's pretty tight. A little tighter than I wanted. Well, this spur of the moment, the little project turned out really well. It was a little quickie that I wanted to do. Perfect for what we're going to use it for. Went together really fast. You notice at the end I was doing some sanding around on the edges and things and kind of flushing things up. All that did for me is make it nice and smooth so there's not any splinters or anything, so it gets handled. So it's pretty nice. Perfect for what we're going to do on the counter, fruit, Kids will be able to grab fruit whenever they want. I'm not going to put finish on it. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. You, of course, can put on some oil or wax or even polyurethane if you want, if that suits you. Again, it's pretty easy to do. If you're interested in making this, go ahead and check out my website, 30minutewoodshop.com, and I'll have a dimension sketch there for you, along with some additional instructions in case you're interested. If you go down below, hit more, see more, and you'll find there's a number of links and things. You can explore those for tools and stuff that I use. You might find those interesting. And hey, do me a huge favor. If you did get something out of this, hit like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And on that note, folks, until next time, good making.